Whoa. There comes a time in every credit card YouTuber's life when they must apply for a new credit card. And today is that day. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, then do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also check out the links that I have posted down below in the description to apply for a new credit card and to get 2 free stocks from Webull when you open up a new account and deposit $100 on your brokerage account. I'd love to know which 2 free stocks you get. It's that wonderful time of year again, where I'm ready for a brand new credit card and you get to watch me apply for it. Now, in case you were curious about what I saw on my laptop screen while I was doing the intro of this video, this is what I saw. The US Bank Business Leverage Visa Signature Card has 7 letters in its name and a sign-up bonus of 75,000 bonus points worth $750 of cash back. And to achieve that bonus, you have to spend $7,500 in the first 4 months of account opening. Now, a lot of credit cards give you 3 months to meet their spend requirements, but this one gives you 4. So $7,500 over 4 months, that's $1,875 a month. Now, my normal monthly spend is more than $1,875 per month, but I was a little bit strategic about this as well because I've got some bigger business expenses coming up, and I've been holding off on those because they weren't due right away until I was ready to apply for a new business credit card so I can put those other expenses on it and meet the sign-up bonus extremely easily. Anyway, I know why you all came here today is to watch me apply for this card and see if I get approved or not. And for all of you who stay to the very end of this video, I'm going to do something very special for all of you. Once we see the result of this application, I'm going to also show you what my credit score is and some other factors that go into it. For example, what was my utilization, how many new accounts have I opened in the last year and 2 years, etc. So that way you'll be able to walk away with a much better understanding of whether I got approved or denied and why, based on my current situation with my credit report. Okay, are you ready? Because I most certainly am. Let the fun begin. Okay, I'm gonna go over to usbank.com. And from here, I will go ahead and go to the business section, down to business credit cards and view business credit cards. Scroll down to the one that I'm interested in. There are a few different options here, but I want the US Bank Business Leverage Visa Signature Card. Current offer is 75,000 points, worth $750 of cash back after spending $7.5K in the first 4 months of card membership. Earns double points on my top 2 categories where I spend the most automatically, and no annual fee in the first year, $95 thereafter. So that matches the offer that I did want. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on apply now. And it takes me right to the application. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the top portion here, the name of the business, which, by the way, if you are an individual without a structured legal entity, that could just be your first and last name. I like to do first, middle, last name, just my preference. The business name on the card, again, your name. Tax ID, if you're just, again, an individual, that could be your social security number right here. Physical address of your business. If you operate your business at home, that could be your home address. When you started your business, the phone number, gross annual sales, legal structure. Again, if you're an individual, you want to choose sole proprietorship. If you have an LLC formed, you can choose a single member LLC. That would work just fine. But since it's just me here without the legal entity, I'm going to go with a sole proprietorship. No DBA. Name for me, it's not a required field. Is the doing business as address different? Oh, again, I don't have a doing business as name, so I don't have to do that either, just say no. So I'm gonna fill out these lines here, all the way from DBA up to the name of the business and my actual address, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I did the top part there with my address and the sensitive information there. So now I'm going to select the type of industry that my business falls under. And unfortunately, they kind of box you into a lot of specific categories. For me, it's online marketing, etc. So it's hard to find something. You know, I do run online educational type stuff, but this usually refers to like actual in-person schools. So it gets kind of difficult. So you just do your best to find something that relates to what you do as best as you possibly can. Okay, so I chose information as the first group. The next subcategory, I'm going to go with other information services. And then the industry subgroup, US Bank is kind of specific with their stuff here. Internet publishing and broadcasting, web search, that kind of relates to me best. So I'm going to choose that. And then down here, country of formation, I'm based in the United States. Next up, do you want cash access to your account through convenience checks, cash advances, etc.? For me, no, I don't need cash access. A lot of fees associated with that if you use a credit card for cash, so I'm not going to do that. Business owner, I am the owner of the business. First name, middle name, last name. Only first and last are required. Then put your social security number, date of birth, phone number, and your business email. And I'm going to do those fields and come right back. Okay, next up we've got, is the business owner's physical address different from the business address? Nope. Send my statement to a different address. No. Annual income, I'll fill that out right now. Next we have balance transfers. I'm not interested in doing any of those. Don't need any employee cards. Terms and conditions showing the annual percentage right here. Any additional fees? Again, there's no fee on this card for the first 12 months. After that, it's $95 per year. Late payment, overpayment, over limit fees, it spells those out so it's very clear. And a bunch of other terms here that you can read. I'll go ahead and accept the terms and conditions and submit. Are you all ready for this? The moment of truth. 3, 2, 1, go. And there we go, accept offer. It says, congratulations, your application for the US Bank Business Leverage Visa Signature Card, longest name in the world, has been accepted and approved. The details of your account are listed below. Let's see, credit limit $3,000, which is obviously very low, but I do have one other business card with them that has a pretty high limit. So I'm probably close to the total amount of credit that they would want to issue to me total based on revenue and income. So hey, $3,000, I'll take it. The APR is 16.49%. I won't carry a balance, nor should any of you. So that won't affect me. Perfect. And then it says, after you accept your offer, you'll be given the opportunity to transfer up to 4 other account balances. Don't need to do that. So interesting. I've never done this before where it had me accept an offer. If you do not wish to accept this offer, select the decline offer button now. Does it mention anything about pulling your credit report? Interesting. I'm looking at my phone right now. I did not get a notification that there was any hard pull quite yet, so maybe not. I wonder if this is like the Apple Card where, let's see, if I search the screen for hard pull or inquiry, nope, that's not on here either. Well, I will report back to you guys. I am going to accept the offer. I don't think I've gotten a hard pull yet, so if I decline, maybe it would not do a hard inquiry, but we'll see. Nonetheless, I'll accept the offer. Kind of interesting. Balance transfer option, I'm not going to do that. Scroll down and then complete the application. All right, thank you, Jeffrey Mark Reese. Cool. If any additional verifications are required, they'll reach out to me. I think we're good to go. Oh yeah. All right, super excited about that new approval for the business leverage card from US Bank. I'll go into some of my reasons why I wanted to get this card in the first place, but before that, as I promised at the beginning, I want to reveal to you what my credit score was and some of the underlying credit factors so that we can see what type of credit file I already had. And since I did receive an approval for the card, then my overall credit file can be an example to all of you in terms of what might get approved with the US Bank. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Here are some screenshots from my Credit Karma account. So starting with the far left side one, you can see my estimated score here per Credit Karma based on the Vantage Score 3.0 model was 813. Then moving into the middle screenshot, there are 3 really important factors here that I wanted you to be aware of. My current overall credit card utilization across all my cards was at 0%. My average age of credit history, again across all of my accounts, was 3 years, 3 months, and I only had 3 hard inquiries, at least on the TransUnion side, which is what we're looking at through Credit Karma. But US Bank did not pull TransUnion for this application, so I'll go into that in just a minute. They pulled Experian. And then lastly, on the right-hand side, you see 2 red boxes. The small one on the bottom shows you how many cards I've opened in the past year. So I got the Goldman Sachs Bank USA there. That was my Apple Card, opened 4 months ago. And then we've got BBVA USA. That was for my BBVA Select credit card. That was 9 months ago. So for the past 12 months or a year, I've only opened up 2 cards. And then over the past 24 months, that is the larger red box that encompasses all of those. So in total, it was 8 cards over the past 24 months. Now here are a few screenshots from my Experian account. On the far left, you can see my estimated score through Experian was 788. Then on the middle screenshot, the total amount of inquiries I had on my Experian file was 14. However, that 14 count for my inquiries already included the one from my US Bank application. So I had 13 inquiries before applying. And then lastly, on the far right screenshot, that's just the inquiry that is brand new from US Bank to prove that they did pull Experian for my application. Now that does not necessarily mean that US Bank will pull Experian for your business card application. Oftentimes the credit report that is pulled from a bank for an application can vary based on where you live. So for that reason, I will put a link down below in the description to the credit pulls section of the credit boards forum. It's a great tool and resource to use to search for other data points that people have freely given to the site based on what bureau was pulled for what application from which bank based on where they live. So now putting all of that stuff together on one screen for you, here is my credit report summary overall. My score per Experian was 788, and my score per TransUnion via Credit Karma was 813. So my actual true FICO score was probably somewhere around that range. The utilization across all cards was 0%. Average length of history, 3 years, 3 months. Then for the inquiries, I had 3 on TransUnion and 13 before the application on Experian. For my new accounts, I had 2 in the past 12 months and 8 in the past 2 years. And now for why I got this card. Reason number 1, which should come as no surprise to any of you, is the massive $750 welcome offer. I did have business expenses coming up, so I strategically applied now to meet the spend requirement very easily. Reason number 2 was the flexible rewards categories. There are literally 48 different ones currently available on this card to choose from. So that makes this a potential long-term keeper card, because if I have business expenses in varying categories over the months, then this card will automatically choose where I spent the most and give me double points on that category, which is great. And reason number 3, this card will not increase my Chase 524 account, and that's because US Bank business credit cards do not report to your personal credit file. And if Chase can't see this new card on my credit report, then when I apply for a future Chase card, they won't be able to count this one toward 524, which is sweet. I hope this video was extremely insightful for you all today to be able to see what is required on a business credit card application, specifically with US Bank, but of course a lot of issuers tend to ask similar questions, and to also see what was behind my application in terms of my credit score and the underlying factors of that score. None of this means that your score or underlying factors have to be the same as mine, but I'm just making this video as a helpful demonstration so that way you know what to expect going into a business card application. With all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of more people by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also check out the links I have posted down below in the description to apply for a new credit card and to get 2 free stocks from Webull when you open a new account and deposit $100 onto your brokerage account. Once you do that, I'd love to know which 2 free stocks you get. And to wrap things up, I'd love to know which credit card you have your eye on to apply for next, whether it's a personal card or a business card. Tell me below down in the comments section. Thank you all so much for tuning into today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I'll see you again in future videos, and until then, remember, you are great.